Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I'm actually doing it. There's the Starbucks, big changes. They're literally going broke right before your eyes. So we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna tell you a story, okay? Check this out. All right, we're going for it. And guess what? I don't have a Starbucks coffee. I know, I'm actually gonna go inside without a Starbucks coffee. It's gonna get awkward. Look, they're all wearing masks. Oh man, this is so awkward. All right, whatever, I'm doing it for you. Gotta sit down and wait though. The question, morning. So we gotta wait for somebody for, let's see here. Get out my phone, all right. So here's the deal. Let's turn this around. All right, so there's a lot happening, a lot changing. And I wanna do this story because Starbucks has found themselves in a situation where they are losing so many sales. And I'll give you an example. This location right here usually is packed in the morning, right? I just went to another independent coffee store, literally standing room only, about 25 people inside in line, insane. But what's happening is Starbucks is losing a lot of business. Why? Because they started selling this Pride stuff. They're being held corporately hostage, but I gotta admit, they're probably one of the most woke companies on the face of this earth, right? Got satanic symbols on their cups and things like that. Well, here's a story out of The Guardian. It says Starbucks pride decorations have been removed because of new U.S. policy, U.S. workers say. The company claims there has been no corporate policy changes and stated its unwavering support for the community. It says coffee giant Starbucks is caught up in a row with a labor union over claims that workers at some of its U.S. stores have been told they cannot put up pride decorations this year. The dispute comes as a right-wing backlash against many American businesses sweeps across the U.S., with conservative activists and consumers attacking expressions of support for this community. Now look, we're already in a situation where morals are on the decay, and it's way more than Pride Month, right? The fact of the matter is, even like the state of California just is trying to pass a law that if you misgender your child, you can actually be punished to the point where they're gonna take your child from you. This is getting very serious. And what I wanna tell people is, after this first wave of massive layoffs that are on scale to be bigger than 2008 crash, we're gonna see a bigger layoff wave in the fall, because companies like Starbucks and Target and stuff, they are literally losing customers so fast that by the next quarter, they are going to have to admit how many sales they missed, how much business they missed, and they're gonna start massively laying people off in droves in the fall, leading to the greatest collapse that will exceed the crash of '29. Now, this kind of stuff is a great thing because, like I said, I went into my local coffee shop that is owned by a friend of mine, and it was standing room only. It was amazing. And so you're seeing the resurgence, very little, of small town business. And that's where I'm gonna put my business. Well, check this out, there. But the point is that the American people are speaking up, and they're voting with their dollars. Right now, they are trying to divide our sexes, our races. They're trying to pin us against each other so that we are fighting. You see, globalists do not care where they were born. They do not care. We are just merely pawns in a big game of global chess. If the heat gets on them, and just, you know, these ones that run these world corporations, they're in hiding. They don't even come out in the sun. They're like pale as, they look like little ghosts. They're wimps. They run this world because they run the money system. And that's what's really scary. People don't understand how big of a deal this is. Now, right now, there's like this debate. The Guardian comes out and says that Starbucks corporate is saying that they haven't removed their stuff, and we're gonna do a little swing around here. But I mean, you look at even the type of personality of people that have to work here, they're all protecting themselves with a mask. And like people like myself that knew about this event way before because it was disclosed, that this was coming, to be able to collapse the monetary system and bring in this digital currency, which literally starts in 2 weeks, right? 99% of the people of this country have no concept what's about to hit them financially. Most people do not understand that the last banking crisis, mere 5 or 6 weeks ago, is now the same size, or if not a little bit larger, than all of 2008 combined. All they know is, do I have my coffee and is it warm enough, right? And I think people need to wake up to the facts that the lions far outweigh the sheep. And it's being proven with literally a place like this. where, look, there's one employee here that has the guts not to wear a mask. I think that is awesome. Matter of fact, I think I might know her. But anyway, my point being is this. My point is that you are winning. This is working. Now, I'll cruise around real quick and see if there's any pride stuff. We'll see it for true, but it's always awkward. You're just cruising around through with a, what's it called? A camera. But let's see if we're doing it, okay? All right. And I don't want to show something. There's some soldiers here. I don't want to show who it is and stuff. Hold on, let me just see. I'll verify for you. So it's all, hold on, I'll flip it real. Let's see here. It doesn't look like any of it's here. They pulled it all from the shelves. That is awesome. That is awesome. I don't want to show anybody that's working here, but the point is that your voice is being heard and it's really working out. It's helping. You're voting with your dollars. It's important to know that. And as people walk away from these big corporate offices, these big corporate companies like Starbucks, the resurgence of American business, American-owned small businesses are going to be able to be blessed from that. And I think that is very, very important to understand. We want to give companies, the small town businesses, the business, and take it away from places that are going woke like Starbucks. And literally to a point to where you're doing it so fast and so hard, with so much conviction that other corporations will become fearful of giving into this ESG policy, and it will fail and it will knock them back a century. I mean, I'm not joking. We have to go big with this stuff. And if it means brewing your coffee at home, cool. But I would rather, honestly, go to my local store and then tell the people, hey, you're not wearing masks, you're not in fear, you're not caving. Why? Because these are small businesses. Starbucks started with one place in Seattle and grew that big. These small businesses do not need to go out and get all this corporate money. They don't need their ESG score. That's what we need to do. We need to promote the small businesses, not the big ones. I don't care if you're comfortable with, oh, but their coffee always tastes the same, or, oh my gosh, that croissant. Screw it. You're literally, your family's future, your children's future are at stake right now because they are trying to push an agenda on you. I know people that are homosexuals, right? And they're like, they're starting this movement, I guess. They're like, look, we just wanted to live our life. We're not trying to push this on anyone. Just please leave us alone. Like, they don't want this. The bad people literally want to attack your lifestyle, your family's ideals. They don't want to do it. And it's so important that people realize that, and we vote with our dollars, because if we do not do it right now and nip this crap in the bud so fast, because they just started this, about 3 or 4 or 5 weeks ago, if we don't do this now, quick, it's going to hurt our nation and our future, and especially our children's future. Guys, I hope you got something out of this. I'm the Economic Ninja. I believe in America because I believe in you, and I believe that you're not done fighting. The Economic Ninja is out.